I am so excited tonight. I've got all the ladies here tonight with me celebrating my birthday. I need to get rid of this banner because I am cutting off my own head. So let me figure out how to do that. Hold on. There we go. There I am. Yay. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I love your headwear, Coco and Chrissy.
It's so cute.
Love it. I was asking my daughter if she had anything I could wear. She's like, I can make you one, Mom. Okay. I thought I had something. Oh, we got Nicole down here. Come into the stage. Welcome, Nicole. Yay. Melanie. I feel like we're doing like what is it, like Hollywood Squares where we start like pointing to each other. I think it maxes out at 10 people. So we'll see if we get a full 10 people on. That would be amazing. So ladies, thank you so much for coming. I do not have anything scripted. I just wanted to be with you guys because I just love this community and that's what this is all about.
That's the best time when nothing's scripted.
Yeah, I know, except I'm nervous because I'm used to having it scripted. And Coco, I watch yours for like 2 hours. I'm like, how does she do it without a script?
The energy, I'm not creative, so I don't know how any of y'all do it. So
exactly, I have to have at least a baseline of a script because I can't usually wing it. I know I had one question I do want to ask tonight to all of you your most memorable birthdays. I was thinking back. So I am 39 today. 39. It's a whole year. I am almost 40 and I'm not ready. So like I was just thinking back to most memorable birthdays and I would just love to hear what everyone's most memorable birthday was.
Well, you have to go first because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would love to start us. Okay. So mine will probably go back. I want to say it was when I was 16 because there were so many things that piled up on that birthday that it just, you never forget your sweet 16. And it was homecoming week because being a September birthday, it was homecoming week in high school. Yeah. And I had a friend who got me a scooter, like a Razor scooter. And I remember riding the scooter through high school to all my classes because it was my birthday and I could. And she decorated my car because being older in my class, I drove before anyone else in my class did. So by sophomore year, I'm already driving. So she decorated my car and I don't know why, but that one just, maybe I'm just stuck at 16, but that one's definitely memorable. And then I've got one that definitely sticks out was last year, my sister surprised me with tickets to Hamilton. So that one was a big surprise because I wasn't expecting it. She just showed up at my house with some adult beverages, said, here's a drink, go get dressed, and I'll be ready to wait for you. So that was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, we got Mary here. Welcome to the party, Mary.
Hey.
We're going to have Noah in the chat because everyone's on here. Oh, we got Christopher Nutter. Oh, my gosh, Christy, you had called him, what did you say last week? C Nutter or something? I was left. No, C Nut.
Nut. Yeah.
No, that was not me.
That was Kristen.
Was it Christy? Oh my God, it was hilarious. Someone called him C-Nut, and I'm like, all right, that's his name now. Just C-Nut.
Did it. Yeah. Yeah. On Coco's Live, Kristen did it. Yeah.
Yes. I was laughing for like 20 minutes. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, Katie, you're here. Welcome. Excited to have you.
Hey, Katie. Coco. So what's Coco's most memorable birthday?
Oh, yes. How do I make you big?
Okay, so
oh, we'll give you the spotlight.
So I have a lot of memorable birthdays, but I guess the most recent one was my first year with Chewy that we were together. He went all out on our
I didn't even put my husband in my story. I have some memorable ones with him too, but
he went all out. He was like, he made me breakfast. Then he took me to get a pedicure and manicure. Then he took me to go ice skating. and then we had dinner at some fancy restaurant.
Wow.
And that was pretty cool because hi.
Hi.
He couldn't miss the party.
That's good.
So yeah, that
No.
was. I mean, I have a lot. I was gonna say my quinceañera, but the most recent one is probably with Chewy, probably.
That's
Yeah, I guess we'll keep the husbands in there. Significant others.
Yeah.
All right, Melanie, we want to go in a circle here. What's your most memorable?
One of my most fun anyway. All my friends, they knew how slick I was about finding stuff out. I just know my friends, or did know my friends, and they couldn't hide nothing from me. Well, on my 29th birthday, they surprised me on my 30th. They threw me a surprise party on my 30th for my 29th. She called me up. She's like, didn't you want to breed, your Chihuahua? And I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah, I could do that. And she, yeah, I've got a male Chihuahua. He's registered. Just why don't you just, since it's your birthday, why don't you just come on out and we'll just have just me and you night. And I said, okay. And I go out there and there's a house full of people.
Oh,
So I celebrated my 30th on my 29th.
Oh my
that's
gosh. That's awesome.
They got me good.
Cool. That was really cool.
That's awesome.
funny. My
They got
mom
me really good.
did that. She was planning my 21st birthday in Vegas, and I'm like, Mom, I'm turning 20. So she's like, oh, okay, sorry. It's like she had it all planned, like the whole mental side of planning it. Luckily, she didn't book anything, but yeah, she was talking about it, talking to my brother, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Vegas, we're gonna do this, and like, I'm only gonna be 20. So celebrate a year differently. Mary, what's your most memorable birthday?
I'm trying to think of ones to keep it PC.
Right.
PG.
But those aren't as
It was
fun.
not, yeah.
Come on.
So my besties and I, we went to Vegas for our combined 40th birthday, coming up 2 years ago. That was memorable. I remember one year, I sort of remember one year, if you know what I mean. We went out to do karaoke for the first time. And I
love
had been
karaoke.
working on, okay, this will date me, Fergalicious.
Ooh.
Yes.
Except for I changed it to Marylicious. Except everybody kept buying me margaritas, and I couldn't say no because that would just be rude. And so by the time that I actually got called up to do the karaoke, the words were going way too fast. And so I stood up there for all of the fast parts, even though I can totally nail the song,
Yeah.
frontwards and backwards.
I mean, it's
And
nice.
I would just go. She's Marylicious. And I got the biggest applause of the night. It was awesome.
That wins
Imagine
for
Mary
sure. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I can imagine Mary doing that too, and all of us going, "Wow, Marylicious!"
We would totally be involved for sure.
We would
Oh,
be
Rachel's here. Welcome, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Perfectly blue. Thank you.
Rachel.
And we also did blow up
Lori.
animals.
Oh my gosh.
So everybody had to have a blow up costume. I was the unicorn. And then we walked around downtown Bellingham for the night. I go all out for my birthdays.
That's awesome.
Everybody should celebrate their birthday. It's
Yes,
birthday.
I agree.
Like, love
I agree.
yourself.
Yes.
Celebrate it.
totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally
That
agree.
is awesome.
Yeah,
I want to do something big for my 36, but I don't know what to do.
we help you with that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can help you with that.
Yeah. Nicole.
I see some karaoke happening, and I
Planning.
don't know. We
We're planning.
We can do karaoke live.
Yeah.
We've got lots of people we know now, new people in your life.
Nicole, I think
Yes.
you're muted.
Oh,
yeah.
We're doing karaoke with Nicole. Hang on, she's saying my best birthday ever was meeting Coco and Chewy.
I swear, Nicole, that was Fergalicious right there.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Nah.
Yes.
Yay! Okay. Oh, funny. Okay. Well, my most memorable birthday, Joe, I think it was my 21st. We were babies when we got married and
Oh
stuff.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was before we were married.
Yeah.
I think we were engaged, and he decided to be this sweet guy. And he arranged to get a whole bunch of my friends and a limo. And we were all going to go to the Mall of America. That's how old we are. Like the Mall of America was just kind of a big deal. And the third floor had all these dance places and bars and all that. But he didn't tell me, so it was going to be a big surprise. And so we went to just a little restaurant beforehand, just him and I. And at the restaurant, I think I was meeting him there. Well, actually, maybe a couple of my girlfriends were with. And he thought it would be a fun way to get me to run out of the restaurant by telling me like our cat's gone and got out and loose and he can't find it. Yeah, Joe tends to take things just a little too far sometimes, you know? Like he just said like, hey, come see what's outside, you know? And so I like was almost in tears. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know? And I go out and all my friends are standing against this pretty limo and we went out and we had a great time. And I'm pretty sure I hip checked some girl off the little like dance podium and she hit me with her jelly shoes because it was my birthday and I should be up there, right? I don't know. Not like that ever, but I think they had that birthday conference going on and I was like, hey, so.
Oh, wow.
That's memorable for sure.
I think it was me who hip checked, but that's what we were best friends.
It was your jelly shoes? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I forgive you.
Oh my gosh. Chrissy, what's yours?
Oh my gosh. There's a couple, but it's so similar to Nicole's, except for the jelly shoes. I swore that my friends were going to throw me a 30th, and I was prepared for the weekend, and it wasn't the weekend, and I was like, okay, well, they all like suck because they didn't throw me a birthday party. So the next weekend rolled around and it wasn't Friday. And I'm like, okay, they really suck. Nobody loves me. And can all just go kick rocks. And that's not what I said. But I was like, whatever. And so my husband, Damon, he was like, well, why don't we just go out to dinner, to your favorite restaurant and da-da-da-da. The house was a mess. So I knew nobody was going to come over because nobody comes over to my house when the house is a mess because I have to clean it. And I'm like, well, nobody's coming over now because the house is a mess. So, ha ha ha. How about that? Well, I come home and the kids are behind me and Damon's behind me and I'm, but now I've already had like a couple of drinks. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah. But to me, I'm like, I come in and everybody's yelling surprise. I scream like a banshee. I'm like, what the heck is happening? Like I had 10 years and it was like the best thing ever. So like my house is full of people and it was awesome and it was lovely and it was a whirlwind because it didn't seem like it lasted very long that they were here. We had cake, we had friends, we had pictures and lots of things. And my very close friends who were then surprising me even further were like, okay, this is lovely. Hurry up and go get dressed. And I'm like, I am dressed. They're like, no, we're going out. And I'm like, oh, okay, bye everybody. I've got to go get really glamorous and pretty because, I look nice. And I got to get like my face done and my hair and my, everything like all perfect. And so I go in there and get all like, ooh, and lo and behold, guess what's waiting outside? A limo, but it's a Hummer. And I'm like, again, like Banshee. And I'm like, it was like really cool. And then we went out to Point Orlando, which used to rock our socks, now, but it was like the best thing ever, like sliced bread. And then after, we kind of close it down and stuff. In Orlando, it's 2:00 in the morning. And it was a lot of fun. There's like a couple bars that we just went back and forth to, and it was a lot of fun. And then afterwards, you have to go to Arby's. That's what they wanted. And I was like, this is disgusting. I didn't care because I didn't, I was like, I just want French fries. Let's be honest. But man, it was it was a
good.
lot of fun. But yeah, I thought for sure they got me. They got me. It was
most
awesome.
unexpected way. I have
Very.
never been in a limo. Ever.
Oh,
Really?
Fun.
It's on your bucket
So-
list.
Limos are fun.
There we go. Maybe
Yeah,
for my
yeah.
40th.
There's
We'll make sure
nothing
that's a
like,
limo.
there you go.
Jen, there's nothing like, getting up and putting your rear end up in front of everybody to get in
Yeah.
the cars. There's just
Yeah.
no experience.
There's
There's
nothing
no,
like it.
and
Against
being
that.
exposed. Yeah.
Hopefully your husband's
100%.
listening. Get Jennifer a limousine for her 40th.
Yes. Get a limo.
Yes,
It's
you're
the
my
one with
sister. She's usually listening. So
Yeah.
it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
For sure. It'll definitely happen. You got plenty of time, girl. You got plenty of time. And it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a birthday. It can be any birthday. It can be
There
any
you
birthday.
Exactly. Any.
It doesn't have to be a
Oh my
birthday.
goodness.
Yeah. But I
Okay,
see
so
that.
when we all do Vegas, we're gonna have to get a party bus. You know this, right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Say happy birthday, Jen.
And then we're all
When
gonna
are
have
we
to
doing
birthday,
Vegas? Well, Nicole, we know when you're doing it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Disco lights, everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly, for sure.
There's no cool.
Linda Phillip, thank
You look great,
you.
by the way, Melanie. I didn't realize you were so sick. How are you feeling?
Oh man, yeah. For 2 weeks, I thought I was planning my own funeral and everything. I mean, I made sure I had the policy.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was bad.
Oh my gosh.
We laid, the whole family laid in bed for about 2 weeks.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Breathing
you-
treatments. I mean, we just slept through it.
oh.
I'm still stopped up, but yeah.
Yeah.
They said it was COVID. I don't know, but
Yikes.
Oh.
I don't. I guess I'm not supposed to say that. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's crazy.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I got microban, and anytime anybody goes in or out of the house, I spray them. I don't want no part of that no more. I mean, it made me start losing hair. It was so bad.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
It'll do
wow.
that.
Ugh.
Oh my
Praying.
goodness.
Handfuls.
Oh, Melanie.
Yeah.
Cool.
But a lot better now, though. I mean, yeah, we're back to normal. I think.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's awful.
We all-
awful.
Yeah, we were all getting over. Well, the kids were getting over. Of course, their back to school annual traditional cold.
yeah.
But this one was like both of them were out for a week. But it was
Oh my
Isaac the first week and then Abby the second week. And I swear I was going to catch it. I just got a
Right.
cold sore, so my body fought it off.
Good.
No, Alani scared the crap out of me.
She did.
Yeah.
I always catch the colds the minute the kids get back to school. Luckily, the
Yep.
littlest, he's always at school with daycare.
Yeah.
So we're always having germs, but
Yeah.
the elementary age one, she's always bringing the newest stuff home.
Yeah.
One thing into another.
Yay, school.
At least I let you out on that. I mean, everybody here's grown or think they're grown, so and we don't have little ones, so thank
Yeah.
goodness.
But
Yes.
still, it's kind of out there. But when they go back to school, it's really challenging. And then when you just have it, it's like, oh my gosh, But I'm glad you're better. Yeah. And look who's in
Yeah.
there. Ryan, I was here for you, Jen.
Yay! We got lots of people here
Oh,
on Reselling.
everyone wants to see you and celebrate you.
Thank you.
Yay.
How fun.
Yay.
I
Thank
love
you guys. I was a little nervous. Coco was the first one to hop on. And I'm like, I felt like a 10-year-old waiting at my birthday party for my friends to show up. Like, no
We
one's
didn't
coming.
understand you up, girl.
Of course.
You ladies
I
are the
was
best.
I was in bed having 10 minutes to myself in the dark
Ooh.
because it was a crazy day today. It was a really good day. I woke up at 6 a.m, left the house at 6:30 to go sourcing, drove an hour to go sourcing, stayed there for a little bit, then came back home, sourced a little bit more, then came home and did a bunch of stuff because Mom was watching the baby.
Nice.
And at one point, after I took a shower, I'm like, I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh
Good.
crap, it's almost 9.
I was
Coco
thinking,
was working hard today, and so was Mary. She went and I think she went and robbed people. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, Mary went and robbed people.
She did. Mary was like,
Yo,
Nice.
Mary,
Yeah,
dude,
How did you
carrying
find that
anything on
sale,
his shoulders. She was ready.
you got the hookups, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't. I know you guys are all gonna be waiting a little bit just to see the haul, but I did 3 trips and I still have 2 more to do tomorrow.
Mhm.
Where did you find
Oh.
this? How did you find this place?
I think it was like a supernatural intervention of Jesus Christ on Facebook himself.
Amen.
I
Praise the
kid you
Lord.
not. The very first thing that I did.
We love Jesus.
I love it. Love it.
The first thing that I did, I mean, it was either Jesus Christ or Satan, because the enemy can totally mess with you that way too.
Oh my God.
But I woke up first thing this morning,
wins.
and I, get on the social media, and of course, after I pray and read my Bible for a half an hour, I start scrolling through Facebook, and Britlist, which is a local community that we have on Facebook Marketplace, like one of the groups, had this post. We have to get it all out by Saturday night. Come get it. It's free. And I just sent it over to our chat group, and I'm like, you guys, I've got 2 hours before it starts. So I showed up there an hour early. And I was just going to sit out and wait for the sale to start. And the family was already like out there, and they said, just come on in. So I had a whole half an hour to pick through all of this stuff. They held it all for me. And yeah, they're going to get a huge blessing when it all sells. That's for sure.
How are you able to bring the
Wow.
furniture? Do you have did you rent a U-Haul or something? Or you guys have a truck?
She didn't like
I've
we
been-
do. She held it on her roof and just with her hand.
Yeah. At some point, I seen her going like this. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know how she's driving, but she's doing this.
I have been known to run out of rope and make my own duct tape rope to haul a mattress from one end of the college town to the other.
She's MacGyver.
Wow. Like this.
Why am I not
No,
surprised?
yeah, I know what capacity my rig can hold and how much I can. So the first trip was all of the knick-knacky vintage stuff, and then about a half an hour in, there was this other girl who came in, and she grabbed all of the vintage clothes. She got like Letterman sweaters and like a lot of really cool single stitch tees,
Wow.
That's awesome.
linens, and things like that. So
That's
I'm so
wonderful.
glad for her.
That's so wonderful. Ah,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
And
It's like-
it was like all of the boss babes were there first thing in the morning and beat all of the the tool resellers and the pickers that are looking for the copper and
Right.
in the wires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
So we all just gotta have fun and share the wealth between us, and
That's so excellent.
there was plenty
Yeah.
there for
Wow.
everybody.
That's such a good,
So,
and it's such a good feeling to know. I was telling Mary this too, and I'm sure you girls will believe and agree, and everybody in the chat. It's just such a good feeling to know that you saved it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you rescued it and you saved it. And not only will it be a blessing that way, but it'll bless your family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that. It just warms my heart. It just warms my heart. I
Wow.
love that.
What were
Yeah.
they gonna do with it? Just donate it all before they did the post, or
They said they did.
burn it, or
It's a pretty sad story. So it was great grandparents' house right on a beautiful river here in Whatcom County, and they had to sell the farm, and it was a big old farmhouse with another small house in the back. So mom and dad are moving into the small house in the back. They're like the new buyers of the property allowed them to rent from them. And then the daughter, who is a little bit younger than me, she got a trailer, so she's going to be able to stay there until she can find a spot to park it. So they've had to downsize their great grandparents, their grandparents, the parents and the daughter all. So there was everything from the 1960s through the 90s vintage.
Wow.
At this place, they just didn't have time to sell it. And so they said, and rather than dealing with it, because it was just going to go all to the dump, that they just put it up on Britlist and let people come and get it. And by noon, it was pretty emptied out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but they're gonna have more stuff tomorrow. They're pulling more tonight. They're gonna put more in the garage tomorrow. So when I go back out there tomorrow for my last 2 loads, I'll probably, go snooping around and seeing what I can find.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
several $1,000s.
Yep.
Wow.
Always,
Amazing.
And you
yeah.
had
You
that
can,
early
if y'all
30
can look
minutes
in
before anyone
dumpsters.
got there. Wow.
Yeah, you'd be shocked the stuff that's in dumpsters.
Right, Melanie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, if you are close to one, look in it just to look, just to see. And
Yeah.
I have saved a lot of vintage things that was thrown in the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
The big green roll off dumpsters, and looked like a WWE superstar coming off the top rope, because that's where Melanie's at. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
It's shocking of what people throw away and don't realize what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because nobody wants to buy, who wants to buy this book? It's like, well, I don't know. Let me find out.
We'll find out. Let's. Yeah.
I mean,
I have no
I'll find
idea.
out for you.
But if they don't want it, then I definitely know that a library would like it.
Yeah.
But I'm certainly not going to burn it or
Yeah.
crash it.
right.
Yeah.
It's a book.
Right.
Somebody's bound to want this book. Ask Katie. Nobody knows. Yeah.
Exactly. And if
You
it
know,
doesn't
I've
go to
never-
that, then you can sell just the pages for different crafts. Like books can have a full
There
line.
you go.
I
Yeah.
have never bought any Legos at all. I just go and find tubs full of Legos in the dump.
Wow.
Legos. I'm talking about the 16, 18, 20 quarts, and they just sit it in the dumpster.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. They don't realize what they've got. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Let's get it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. There's
Good.
people
$6 to
and there's
$10
channels
a pound,
that, yeah.
$6 to $10 a pound, that's a lot of,
It's a lot of
50
Lego.
pounds of Legos in the dump. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of channels that make a living just going through dumpsters. Like there's one,
Yeah.
a big
I watch
one.
them.
Yeah.
It's breakfast, but it's backwards. So it's like breakfast. And she just digs in dumpsters, usually around universities. And
Mm-hmm.
the amount of stuff that she finds, like full food that's not expired, perfectly good. So she takes that over to the food banks.
Oh, that's good.
Full computers at the end of the school year, because these kids don't realize how much it just cost their parents. So they
Yeah.
throw it away. And
Yeah.
it just blows my mind what people just trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see after we were done in Avalon, the big community in Orlando, community garage sale. I was trying to see if they had like freebies in their curbs, but nobody was doing it yet, and I wasn't gonna wait till the end of the night for that.
Yeah.
But usually that's what they do. Whatever they don't sell, they just put it in the corner of the their curb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or just go and wait at the drop off of Goodwill for them to start piling in to drop it off. Meet them there.
I
The
don't know.
entryway.
I don't know how it's where you guys live, but literally, when we drop off stuff at Goodwill, there's a big sign saying, "Do not." There's cameras here. Do not steal from the boxes that are left outside the doors.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You will be
Yeah.
persecuted.
They
I
will
was like,
be in trouble. They will catch
You're going to get
Ours actually
persecuted.
say not to leave boxes out. That it's illegal to leave the
Right.
box. They call it dumping,
Oh,
and
right,
you're not
right.
supposed to leave anything out. Probably for that
Okay.
reason. You'll have people loitering for it.
How
Yeah.
about that? Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We live in a college town too, so that we get the semester turnovers, and
Yep.
the kids can't pack everything up that they've purchased
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
So they just leave it out on the curb, and I've gotten some pretty good deals off of free sailing.
Yeah.
There's a woman and a couple that I'm sure there's more than one, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. You guys might follow them. But they do that. They go every semester at the end of every year too, I think. And they do that, Mary, where they go and they look at each college or the college in their area, and they will go and they will look through the dumpsters and they will see what these college kids left. and it's insane what they leave.
Yep.
And I guess it's because they can't take it, or because they're just like, I don't need the couch. I don't need the chair. I don't need this TV.
Yeah.
Or the laptop, or these things that my parents spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars with.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Nicole,
Absolutely
have
crazy.
you ever gone free sailing?
Yeah. Oh, Joe definitely does. I mean, we've had some. I think our last really big score. I think Joe sold these. They were like speakers that you put. I probably won't explain it right, but it was like a rumble pack. So if you're a gamer, you would like put it behind you, and so
Yes.
you feel like your game thing is really real.
Yep.
And they were free, and there was like 4 of them, and I can't even remember exactly, but I know like hundreds of dollars we sold it, probably $300 or something.
Wow.
That's
Within-
cool.
And you know, it was one of those where it just sold so fast and just free. So yeah, and I will admit, oh man, I for so long would see Joe at the end of a garage sale. Sometimes I'd wait in the car and he would just be digging in the free stuff and come, and I'm like, oh, but I have learned to eat my words.
Yeah.
and shut up
Yeah.
now I'm like,
Yep.
go see what's in there.
Yeah.
That's always my
Remember.
first spot, is that free box. And there's been like cassette recorders that have been worth
Yep.
$100.
Oh,
I found
calculator.
Oh, about the recorders. Have you ever had a tape that someone recorded on and talked about stories and stuff? I've actually sat and listened to these people's tapes that I found.
One was a therapist. There's a book about this, but yeah, I got one
Yeah,
that was
I've actually listened to conversations.
I would
and
too.
they're interviewing this kid. So yeah, I didn't finish listening to it. I just heard the introduction and I didn't finish it. But yeah, it was like a counselor or somebody counseling a kid.
Oh wow.
Mine's always drama about something. Someone called the police on somebody about property levels and who stole land, and I'll listen to it all. And they're sitting there, and the cops are going back and forth, and it's from the 70s and 80s, and they're recording, and they're talking into it, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Melanie,
Yeah,
that's
remote controls. I feel like all that. Always weird calculators, remote controls, broken TVs. Joe sells broken TVs like crazy. I don't get it.
Really?
I'm grateful.
yeah, like I've got a box right now that I have. I need to get it listed. I've had it for a year, and it's sad. But I've got old TV tubes that you used to repair old TVs with, and some of them can go up to $60 or more, each.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a whole little tub. I'm like, I need to get it listed.
Mm-hmm.
And just parting things out, a broken juicer. Joe, he'll pick up chunks of that and be like,
Yeah.
hey, this is 20, this is 15. And there's
Yeah.
no shame in that game for us, man.
You guys are so good at that. I admire the heck out of y'all because you know that, right? And I will just
Yeah,
because
Yep.
I have no game with that. I just don't, because I just don't know enough.
right.
But if I see something and I know I'm going to see Coco, then I'll be like, okay, then I know, you know what I mean? Then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to see Coco pretty soon. I'll grab it for her if it's in the freeze. You know what I mean? In the free stuff. So
Yeah.
But you did a great job with those plushies you got today.
Oh, I sure did. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on. My phone
Yeah.
is full. I'm sorry about that. Hello, I'm back.
That's a good pickup.
Sorry. Yeah, I got those all for $10. And then I was like, Coco, look what I got for $10. And they're dirty. I'm a diva. I'm only a little bit, not a whole lot.
You sure about that? Just kidding.
What's that emoji? Mary just taught me I can learn the emoji. I'm only a little bit, but I learned because y'all are so good at teaching me things. I know who to go to ask, and so I'm like, Coco, I'm ready to clean them. How do I do it? And so she told me, and she's like, OxyClean. I'm like, but the belly is really dirty, and the under parts and the back parts and the head parts. She's like, oh, you can put, some OxyClean if you have like this, or the stain remover. And so I did. I put it on the under parts and the upper parts and the and all the parts. So I parted it out and just squished it all in. And oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh.
It looks so good.
Wow.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Good job. I'm
I
such
like
a
when
good.
I'm trying to
I
put
don't
all
mind
the
cleaning.
YouTubes in here.
Oh,
I
thank
don't mind
you.
cleaning
And-
shoes.
Oh, look who's here. Casey's here.
Hey,
And
Casey.
and I did want to say thank you. I don't know if you saw this, but Gretchen doesn't know us, so she's new.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm trying to get the YouTubes all into the chat.
We've been,
So
you know,
I'm a little slow over here.
I'm saying everybody knows who everybody is.
Yeah. So she came for your birthday. So thanks,
I'm
Gretchen.
so excited. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Casey, for stopping in.
Yes, that
And
is so
everyone
cool.
else who is here tonight.
That's
I
really
appreciate
cool.
this so much.
Cat is
So
in
much.
college, so that's awesome. I'm not taking over, I promise. I just want to make sure and help.
No, I appreciate it. Yes, 100%.
Take
You'll have
over,
to keep us
Chrissy.
posted what you find, Copper Cat, in when the semester ends, because that does intrigue me. And I've watched that channel. Chrissy is probably that. It looks like breakfast, but it's like they switched the E and the A or something, so it's breakfast but spelled weird. And
Yeah.
the amount of stuff they find in these college dorms and the trash cans, and it's a couple, and they oh my gosh, it is absolute pay dirt for sure.
It is.
All right,
And
who else am I missing over here? Melanie, let's get you in here.
and it's so cool because like all of us will tell you who was it, the college person that's Copper, that will if you just look around for free stuff, like if wherever you are, like on Facebook Marketplace or freebies or Craigslist or anything that's free, just be patient and free things will happen. Like it just will happen to you, and you just keep listing it and just asking for help wherever it is, YouTube it, whatever, and surround yourself with this awesome community like we have. You're going to just have such great success. And even if this is going to be what helps you get through, college or, pays for like a vacation, whatever it is, it's going to be awesome. So
yeah.
There you go. There's my soapbox. I'll get off.
Oh, that's awesome. Mary, I can't find your YouTube channel. What is your, and you posted into
Put it
the
in there.
chat, please.
Hey,
I mean, I only have a couple of videos out there.
So I have a question
Yeah,
for you, birthday girl.
Yes.
What has been some of, because I'm sure you don't have, maybe you don't have one. What has been some of your most memorable birthday gifts?
Ooh.
That's not
That's a
mine.
good question.
And we go quiet.
Fun.
Christopher, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I was trying to catch up and I get distracted too easily.
There we go. Thank you, Krista.
Yeah, jewelry and massages. That was kind of a go-to.
I think I bought that one.
Which one? No, that was my push present for my daughter.
Okay.
Oh,
Aw, you got
Yeah.
a push present.
I got a
Except
daughter.
it wasn't a push, it was a pull out, but what else? Yeah, that sounded really weird.
Take her.
Plug out. There you go. Ninja skills.
And welcome to Jen's channel.
Right? I hope that's my back. Yeah,
What happened was,
I mean,
I can't. I mean, I love the thoughtful ones when my kids draw me cards and
Yeah. They're in the room. Yeah, got you.
I got a
Ryan,
charm
plug your
bracelet
ears.
that I don't usually wear. That
Right.
one's special. I don't wear it because I don't want to lose it. So it's one of the Pandora ones with all the little charms. And
yeah.
one of the charms my husband got me the year after my mom passed was a little angel that's on there. So
aw,
that one's special. I don't wear it because it is too special, but
yeah.
I can't think of some other like really memorable ones.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one. Does anyone else have one that just you will never forget?
Oh, the earrings maybe the earrings. I got you the earrings and those got sucked up.
Oh yeah. I think that was Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. Oh, there's a story with this. Is there a story with this?
You can see me better.
With the earrings?
Yeah.
So these were Valentine's Day earrings, and I was wearing them at Easter, like, what is that, 4 months ago? And I put them in my trunk, thinking I could keep them safe because we were going to go swimming. We go swimming in April here. So I put them in the trunk, and a couple weeks later, my husband's vacuuming out my trunk. He never vacuums my trunk, but for whatever reason, that was the day he decided to partake in the car wash.
No.
And I heard it get sucked right up. And there were sterling silver, K jeweler. It kind of matched. What am I wearing? I'm not wearing it, but K jeweler, open heart earrings. And I went into the car wash. I'm like, okay, they got sucked up. I was in the third bay, and we went trash digging to try to find them, and we didn't find them.
Oh no!
Yeah, Chase.
That
It was my fault. I should have taken them in. They sat in my trunk for probably a month, and I looked at them multiple times. Like, Jennifer, bring those inside. Jennifer, bring those inside. Nope, left them in the trunk, and they got sucked up.
Man.
Yeah, that's why I can't have nice things. That's why the charm bracelet is not up. And the only reason I wear this is because it can't come off.
That's why I have nice things. That's why I have this hat. That's it. That's all I wear.
Yes.
I'm with you.
I can't be trusted with nice things.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you poor thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
My favorite gifts are always gifts of experience or like quality time together. It's
yeah.
I was gifted like a float tank massage. Like we've done. Oh, 1 year we did like a Mariners game.
Ooh.
Gosh, yeah. I cherish the experience over the gift.
Yeah.
Me too.
But there's been some definitely like some really thoughtful gifts too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cameron like went through some of the Etsy creators that I followed and got me a bag that I had been eyeballing, drooling over, when Buffalo Check was really in. And he bought me one of their created masterpieces, which was like $100 and something all in.
Wow.
But just the fact that he had like stalked some of the creators that I had been watching and went and supported somebody else, that was a super sweet gift.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the experiences. That's what my sister and I started doing because it turned into just a gift card exchange. Like, okay, it's your birthday. Here's a $25 Amazon. Oh, it's your birthday. Here's a $25 Target. Like, it became a gift card exchange. So probably 3 or 4 years ago, we started doing experiences. And it started with just, okay, we'll take each other to dinner and a movie. And then we upped it to plays. And she took me to Hamilton. I took her to, was it West Side Story? I don't remember. It was a play.
Oh,
and then
wow.
now we're upping it this year for our birthday. We're going to Sedona for a girls' weekend.
Oh,
next year we're going to be going to Vegas or something crazy because we just keep one upping it. And
That was fun.
yeah. That'll just be a girls' weekend in Sedona, Arizona, and it's going to be gorgeous, and the weather's going to be perfect, and I love it up there.
Oh,
yeah, this year I was sick on my birthday, so we didn't do anything. We were all like,
aw, bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrissy, it's absolutely gorgeous. The red mountains and it's absolutely stunning. And they've got all the little towns. I'm a sucker for the little towns with all the little shops and all the things I can never bring my kids into. I just spend all day in there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like it. I like the little the very moms and pops. It's weird. You don't know what you're gonna find around the corner. I love those shops.
Yes.
I love ghost towns. I love ghost towns. Yes.
Yes.
Ghost towns?
Me too, Mel. Me too.
They're the best.
Yes.
Like deserted towns or towns that have hauntings.
Both. Both.
They're the same. They're the same.
Over the summer, we went to South Park, Colorado, and like the actual town that this cartoon is based out of and where the creators lived, it is the tiniest little town, total ghost town. Like I think the only reason anyone goes is because of the show. Otherwise, what is the population? Like 500? Like no one lives there, and it's super, super old and old buildings.
I think so. I think everybody, if they can, stomach it, some people it just freaks them out. everybody should go on a ghost hunt. Everybody should you go on a real serious investigation.
So
Yeah.
fun.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I went to a well, it's not a ghost hunt. It's a ghost tour in St. Augustine, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. But no, did some really deep dives in paranormal, so I know everybody's not like me, so I mean it's okay. But no, I think everybody should do it one time if you can stomach it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think, Melanie, you know, we could talk for hours about this girl, but
Yeah.
I think it's really fun too, and I think it's neat to do. You know, in the areas you are in, like when you, I'm not to cut you off, sorry, but like when you do if you visit somewhere and you have the time to kind of do it like a little tour, like even if it's a 30-minute or historical tour, to like do like the train rides, like in St. Augustine, they have like the train rides. And even with the train rides, they have they go through the historical part and they tell you, okay, over here is where they do the ghost tours and over here they do this, and they pause and they're like, and there's the cemetery that this is where, yada, yada, people are, are buried. And this is where that war was. And this is where this was. And I'm like, do you see the orbs? Do you see all the deals? Do you get all that? Do you use your hair standing up? And people are like, why is she on the train? I'm like, am I really here? Does anybody else see me? Are you the only one that can see me? Nobody else can hear me.
We have a ghost tour going on in historic Fairhaven here in the Bellingham area, and we're going to try to take that tour. But we also have been looking up closed down insane asylums.
Yeah.
And there's one just in the town south of us that was closed down and they turned it into a park. And so we're going to go there at
all right. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh,
we did a tour of the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. That was super fun.
Yeah.
I love Estes Park.
Oh, yeah.
Coco, have you been to Casadega?
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to though, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
What is that one?
It's where it's kind of like the spiritual area is in our neck of the woods, I guess you can say. So there are no
I might go once. I mean,
yeah,
not by myself.
it's a lot of fun. Right? Well, fun, not fun, but because we're on this topic, it's fun for this topic. Yes.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
I wouldn't mind going once and see how it goes for sure.
I
mean, I try to do anything once at least, or try to.
Good. Okay, good.
No, when you go on the tours, it's not near as bad because you're listening to the stories and what's been spotted. But when you go and do your own personal investigations, that's when it gets real. That's when it gets scary. Yes, it can get very creepy. Yeah.
Even circling back to what we do for a living, right? Even circling back, when you listen to the cassette tapes, when we develop the cameras, when you guys get the postcards.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know there's a lot of resellers that either are scared or don't feel comfortable going to estate sales because the people have passed away.
On the things. Yeah.
And I'm the other way, because I always feel like I have a sixth sense, like I'm weird. And when I go to estate sales, I knock on wood, I've never felt any negative energy or whatever, when I go to estate sales. On the opposite, I love it. I feel that love that the person had in the house, or I felt like, it's all I feel is positive stuff. And I don't know. I've never felt anything negative, so that's why I can't relate to people that can't.
Not
go to
all
estate
estates
sales, but I respect them
because they died, though. That's the thing too, is
Right.
here a lot of them are going to smaller living. They're going to assisted living, to senior
Oh
home
yeah,
type
no, we have all
settings.
kinds. Yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah. We have people that have passed away or they're moving or
Right.
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
has anyone ever had any kind of paranormal activity with things that they've purchased or thought that they did have something tied to it?
Besides prayer, I sage over mirrors.
No.
Every mirror I come across, I sage it. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, any kind of mirrors. And I think I do dolls because I just don't like how dolls look. So
Oh no, I would never do dolls.
to be
yeah,
safe.
I just do that because I don't like how they look. Yeah.
No.
But
Are you,
no,
are you not dollcist, are you?
Huh?
What?
Are you dollcist? Are you dollcist?
No. I mean, I deal with them.
No.
But no, I do sage mirrors. I do sage mirrors. So
Yeah, Joe's brought home some creepy looking dolls or stuffed animals that I'm like, ooh, this is a spirit vessel. Keep it. He tried to bring a Ouija board home, and I'm like,
Oh,
no.
I didn't even want it in my house. I'm like, no way. No way. And then it finally sold. I'm like, good.
No, I don't think so.
Right?
Exactly. Oh,
In
that's
ministry,
funny.
we
It's the
had so
living
many
you need to
like
be afraid of.
in ministry we had so many scary, like real life scary stuff that happened. It's like I take comfort in knowing that scripture says that once Jesus has you, he's not going to let anybody or anything snatch you away from him.
exactly.
And so it's like I feel like I have a shield, and you know, I know my identity, I know who I come from, I know who I belong to, and so I just go back to like what scripture says.
Oh, sorry.
I agree. That's a lot, yeah. And I don't do a lot of the investigation anymore after I lost a lot of my equipment in a fire.
Ooh.
The more you do investigations and things like that on your own, you've got to be very, very spiritually strong.
Yeah.
Because things can come through, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
You have to, you know, you can't be naive to that stuff because it will come for you, and you don't need to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me. You have to be very strong with that.
That's what I've been told. Yeah. No.
Christopher and I have
Why
that
I don't
in
even bring it
common.
home.
Christopher and I have that in common. He said he used to live in a haunted house, and I did too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tell us about
stories.
that. Tell us about that.
No, don't want to.
Another one was the craziest thing that happened to you
scary
in
or
your
creepy?
haunted house.
Say again.
What was
That's scary.
the craziest thing that ever happened to you in your haunted house? For you and Christopher.
So it was weird growing up in it. I mean, it was just odd, like an odd feeling, I guess you can say. But more, you know, I think when my parents divorced when I was 11, and so I always had like odd things happen, like windows would close or it would kind of open a little bit. But that wasn't weird to me. That was just something that always happened. I would always hear footsteps and things like that. I would always see his shape, you know, outside because we didn't have like doors. We had like a curtain, so I had like a curtain in my for my door, I guess.
Yeah.
But we had one of our best friends move in. So my mom's best friend moved in with us for just a short time because she needed a place to stay. And so my best friend was my best friend was her, and her mom moved in with us. And so she was sleeping in the bedroom. And when she woke up, she was waking up to somebody touching her hair like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And she's like, "Oh, just go a little bit longer."
Yeah.
Feels nice.
And we're going to be moving out very soon.
Wow.
Like we moved out within the next 2 weeks. They were like, She was like, no, not happening. Not happening. Yeah. So it was like, yeah. Oh,
How long did you
Christopher.
live in a haunted house?
I'm sorry?
How long did you live in a
Shut
haunted
up, Christopher. No.
Yeah. I lived there. We lived there till I was, I think, 12, like 11, 12, because when they separated, And then my mom and I just moved one block down. It was just, the house was just too much for her.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, Christopher. Oh,
You wooed her so well
did.
that she
wow. Christopher.
floated.
That's crazy.
She
Yeah.
floated.
We could go on and on about that, but yikes. Woo, Christopher.
And what was that game that you would play? Like you'd have to put your fingers
Light
up
as a
underneath
feather,
the.
stiff as a
Last
board.
feather,
Yes.
last feather, still as a board.
My mom
Those
never
are the
let that in
wrong
the
kind of
house. Like that was never allowed.
Christopher, those are the wrong kind of games to play with your girlfriend.
So, okay, so I have another birthday question for you.
Okay.
Okay, so have you
Wow.
been on any birthday trips? And if so, do you have a favorite?
Oh, the wine.
Okay, our move. My husband has such a better memory than me. We moved on my birthday to Arizona. So my birthday dinner was pizza on the floor before. No, did we do the drive on the day of?
Yeah, yeah.
So we did my birthday dinner on the 28th. And then on the 29th, 2016, we loaded the U-Hauls and drove to Arizona.
I love that.
Yeah, that's an
And
awesome
then New
birthday.
Mexico was throwing a party for me. They had the big balloon festival as we're driving through Albuquerque. So
Oh,
that was nice of them.
so cool.
That's awesome. I
So
love
that
that.
was a pretty memorable one.
That's awesome.
And never
Coco, do
looked
you have
back.
one?
A memory trip during my
Yeah.
birthday.
Mhm. It can be anything. It could be to the park. It can be, in your car. It could be anything.
I don't know. I guess Chewy wants me to say.
Hey, they're helpful over here.
Right? He wants me to say last year, we went to Puerto Rico because his grandmother passed away, and it happened around my birthday. So that's because she passed away, but after dealing with that, we took the rest of the week to be there in Puerto Rico and be with Noelani and celebrate my birthday with all my cousins and my aunts that I had not seen.
I love that.
In like 6 or 7 years.
Oh wow!
So that was
Nice.
pretty special. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awful reason to be together, but at least you were together.
Yes.
We went to there's a lot of casinos around me. We went down to Shreveport, Louisiana, and we did that because our birthdays and our anniversary is so close. We decided to go down there one year, and we got down there. We just go sit on penny machines or whatever, and we ended up getting tickets to go see CCR. So we had a good time. They were actually there. We didn't know. We just went spontaneously. We can go, drink some beer and play penny machines all weekend, and CCR was there, and we had a good time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'll go last. Nicole?
I don't know that I have any big birthday trips.
Hey Joe, help her out.
Yeah, Joe, help her out.
What was that?
Joe, help her out.
Joe, help you.
Right? Yeah, Joe's not here. I'll tell you a funny story though. This isn't really a trip, but it's kind of cute. My 40th birthday, I had gotten really big into the whole breakfast at Tiffany's thing. And Joe was gonna have this big Tiffany's theme, and he made me a cake, and it was Tiffany blue, and it was all pretty and all this stuff, and we were gonna go to the Tiffany's that's downtown and go out for dinner, and I was gonna pick something out and totally like relive the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
So our daughter was coming with us too, because a friend of mine is in a band, and we were gonna go see this band afterwards for my birthday. And so we go out to dinner, we go into Tiffany's, and we weren't dressed like we had just gone to the Goodwill bins or anything, but we weren't like dressed to the nines or anything.
Yeah.
But it was a total like Pretty Woman moment because we walked in and the lady there was so snooty, snotty looking. And I think she did maybe have like a sweatshirt on or something, but I mean, whatever, right? And she was like so snooty, kind of like, oh, maybe you want to come and look at these, like, I don't even remember, something really good. And not like we were going to spend millions or anything, but I was so put off by her. And so I'm like, and Joe's like, well, what do you want to pick something out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I mean, let's just go, let me think about it and we'll go for a walk. And I totally was like, I am not buying a single thing from her. And I totally wanted to look back and go, you work on commission? Big mistake.
Big mistake. Huge.
Big, huge mistake.
Ruined my whole pretty,
You know what's funny? My mom and her best friend, when they went to New York, I kid you not, the same thing happened to her. They weren't dressed to the nines. They had money. They weren't dressed to the nines. They went to a really high class store, and they said something, some rude, like they couldn't afford to buy it, and then they went to other stores. They came back with like the bags, like and they didn't say anything to the people there, but they knew, like
they made it known.
Like they were like the mom told me that the faces of the ladies were like, oops, like like they have money.
Like, oh, seriously, people. Oh,
yeah, I love that story every time she tells me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Very.
So Gretchen's question real quick. She wanted to know what everybody sells.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to. Chris is starting drama over here, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Christopher,
stop levitating the chat, Christopher. You're levitating the chat.
It's a hard time all the time. It's good. It's good. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, birthday girl.
Okay, so I thought I answered it. I think you had asked two of them. You asked, what does everyone sell? And I typed it in there. I said, anything that sells, anything worth money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what was the other question up there? What does everyone sell?
Yeah, she said you already answered. Yeah. She said.
Yeah.
Did everybody answer? I didn't answer. I don't think I answered.
If you did not answer, what is your main niche? What does everyone sell?
Okay. Okay, well, I'll answer. I love everything shiny and sparkly, and I go figure. And I also, but I do like to sell just basically almost anything. So, but I just enjoy everything sparkly and shiny.
I sell everything.
And everything.
Even a sink. I mean, even a kitchen sink, I'll sell it. Yeah.
If I can make money out of it, I'll sell it. No, I'm just kidding. No,
I will.
not to that extreme, but
yes,
100%.
We can make it sparkly.
Don't ever pass
glitter.
Colored
Glitter on
retro sink or a copper sink.
Yep.
You stick that stuff on eBay. It's fire. Fire, fire, fire.
Yes. If we can sell it, we will. That's the truth. But yes.
You know how I bought a bunch of hats from Mark, OGNC?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bought
This
more
one
hats
time?
today and last weekend. Because there's no such thing as too many hats.
Right?
Coco, I swear, girl, we're not going to send you to Hats Anonymous. We're just not. We
Hats and Plush Anonymous. If you would see my plush room, oh my God.
Yes. Oh, her plush room. So Gretchen also wants.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, baby girl. We still need to be together so I can show you all those awesome clothes. Just saying. I have clothes for you. She's like,
All right. Gretchen's got another question. Are you on several platforms or just one? I'll answer it first. I am mainly on eBay, 95%, and then just recently started cross-listing with Vendu, and that's getting me over to Posh and Mercari, but I'm still 95% strictly on eBay.
I do eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace,
Whatnot.
Whatnot,
Whatnot.
and soon to be Depop.
Ooh, you're going to the cool kid.
Yeah.
Could be with a cool
And
kid.
it works because sometimes one platform is completely dead and then the one's like
Yes.
popping and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden that one does and then this one like wakes up.
Yeah,
So
for
it
sure.
works.
For sure.
Yeah. Mel.
What about you, Melanie?
What about me? I couldn't hear
Yeah,
you.
which
What was the question? It might
What
cut out.
platform do you normally list on, or do you cross list?
Oh, I'm eBay and Facebook Marketplace. When Facebook Marketplace is actually up and running, I can't find nothing on Facebook Marketplace half the time. Sales and stuff that I'll list on Facebook Marketplace, I will sell it, which is pretty good. But when I search for something to go look for to buy, no,
Yeah.
it's already over with. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't find nothing.
Yeah. I am eBay mainly, and then I also cross post to Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and whatnot. And I said Mercari, yeah, and Poshmark.
Yeah.
I said that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatnot.
We were always just strictly eBay, but we also, just like you, started using Vendu, and so we're posting on.
High five for Vendu. Oh, wrong side.
Yeah, right? Woo! Yeah, I love it. And so we're cross posting, Mercari and Poshmark, maybe a little Depop, a little Grailed. I don't think we've had sales on Grailed yet, but you never know.
Yeah, I haven't tried Grail.
Okay, that's a new one now, Nicole. What is Grailed? I'm still not even cool enough for Debop.
From what I understand, Grailed is kind of like really kind of more yuppie men's fashion-y stuff. Or that's what I think of, at least. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay.
So yeah. And Whatnot. We're trying to get back into the Whatnot thing. So
Yay.
I
You
say
guys
back in it like I was ever in it. I've only ever done maybe 2 other shows, but
I still haven't done it, so yeah.
No.
they're fun, but I just like to give the stuff. I just want to do giveaways.
You guys are
That's the
fun.
fun part,
You guys
right?
are
Yeah,
fun.
you
guys
guys
are
are so,
fun.
that was so fun last night.
Oh, that was sweet of everybody.
Yeah.
Nothing like all your very favorite resellers just coming in and buying your stuff because they just like you and not like they need
Yeah.
Aw.
I love it though. That was sweet.
Mary, where do you sell?
I sell on eBay. I cross list to Facebook and Mercari and all of things. The same thing. But I'm also on Whatnot, and I am going to be starting up on Etsy. I haven't decided yet if I want to do Etsy or if I just want to open up a store on Instagram. But selling digital downloads of antique ephemera, so postcards and things like that, because I love vintage and antique ephemera. So
Yes.
yeah,
You're
we're
so
working
good
on
at it too.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're working on the logistics of that, and I'll sell the original once, but I'll scan in, a lot of 12 downloadable postcards or cards or whatever, and it'll sell for $5 to $15 depending on how many you put in. It'll just
Keep making money.
making the money over time.
I always buy that stuff off Etsy, so you really should do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I'm thinking Etsy because I was a professional scrapbooker for a couple of years, and anytime that I needed vintage ephemera and I wanted it to be unique and not something that was a line, then I would go to Etsy to download it. So
Yeah.
I think that that's probably the place to be, and it's not oversaturated. I just don't think that people understand that a copyright before like 1929 and really 1978, there's very few laws in between 29 and 78 is public domain. So once I own it, I can do with it what I want.
Right.
Okay, and did you say Instagram also has storefronts? I had never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have
Once you
Instagram for business, so I can add a retail shop on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
I haven't done that
I
yet.
might
I know. Me
Yeah, I
too.
might do like a cross post thing in that niche, but that's That's looking
Yeah.
down the line a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of our 2024 goal, is to get into that side hustle,
Yeah.
our main hustle. And then, yeah, I think that the Macari is just, you got to be active. Same with Poshmark.
Yes. Yes. I agree. Just stay
Yeah,
active.
they need you to be active. So you need to be listing daily, just like on eBay. You've got to be sending out those offers
Yeah.
when you get likes.
Yep.
Most of my sales on Macari come from setting off the offers on likes, and just being, communicative to people when they're asking you questions and things like that, because I feel like it's a little bit more personal than eBay.
Right.
I feel like
Show
people think
everybody.
that they message you on Mercari and just like they would on Facebook.
Love the crown. Love it.
Aw.
That's
Here's
cute.
the artist.
Somebody take a screenshot.
Somebody take a screenshot. I'm using my phone. I can't.
All right, here. Everyone say cheese.
Cheese.
All right. Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm like,
You
cheese.
nailed it.
Good job.
There we go. Now the crown fits. Here we go.
Yay.
So Macari, my issue is how expensive their shipping is. Their shipping is ridiculous. Is everyone doing their own labels? Because you can't possibly be using the labels that they're generating.
They actually updated
No, you have to
yesterday
free
the
shipping.
pricing.
What did he say?
They actually updated the pricing yesterday.
Wow.
Is it more
Oh.
human now? Because it was giving like $50 for something that was like 5 pounds.
The
And so
only,
people
the
would
only
complain.
thing
I'm
that
like,
they
no,
added,
it's ridiculous.
the only thing they added was UPS sure post that from certain amount of pounds goes up to like 5 pounds, I think, for $7.99, and it ships between 2 to 8 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
the
We'll
only
have
thing.
to.
I don't know. I
You like
think
me
we have to keep playing with Mercari shipping, because it's like all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And now with
definitely the
the-
worst for sure.
Yeah, and now with now that they need the actual box dimensions, that's
Actually,
like.
no, you don't. I figured out how to get around that.
But yeah, everything like Mercari is just annoying. There's a lot to learn and play with around.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always a learning curve, right? When with that kind of stuff, and it's good. Coppercat has something, and it's interesting. They said I sourced my house, and which is great, right? Because we all want to source the house. And now, as worked out a deal with friends to selectively sell their items, I split the net profits in exchange, which is good. I'll use that cost for goods sold, which is really good. And Coppercat, a lot of us actually have done consignment, and some of us have stopped doing consignment or
Yep.
is very selective on the consignment that she does.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that, keeping selective, and then just know that what you get to do, you just keep doing it, because remember, like Rachel Strickland says, treat your business like your business. So, if you feel that, this book that I want you to sell for me, I think is worth $100. I don't get to make that decision. You get to make that decision. So just, keep at it. And eventually, you get to make the decision of people, saying, here's a box of goodies and I want you to sell it.
Yeah.
If I can, I will. Or
Yeah.
maybe I won't.
And make sure you end up making money, not losing money on these deals.
Yeah. And Coco has a good point too of and collectively the group has taught me too, is that where one of my friends has said, here, you want to sell this stuff, and I'm like, well, how much do you want for it? Because I'll just buy it.
Right.
That way I don't even have to worry about like consignment. Like if you want $50, okay, I'll give you $50 because I'll probably make 100, but I probably won't make much more than that. And if I do, yay me. And if I don't, that's on me, but I don't want to be in charge of waiting a year or a year and a half to give you money.
I mean, some people like doing consignments and they're really good at it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that right now.
Yeah.
Not my
I'd
business
rather
model.
just buy the item, like you said, Christy. With like I was at an estate sale and he had a bunch of camera gear, and he knows me, so it's kind of on the honor system. He's like, take it, and if you make some money, throw me some bone. And I'm like, I don't like that model. Like that just scares me. So let's just come up with something, and we're both happy when I leave today. So I mean, oh, we've got matching. Okay, this is too cute.
Oh my
We
God.
have matching crowns.
That is adorable. Love it.
All right, now you need one.
I'll try to make.
It didn't fit you.
Aww.
So I would rather just pay upright, and I think I paid $20 for all of it, and he was amazing. I told him like, okay, how much is this worth? I'm like, oh, maybe 40, $50. I said I can give you 10. He's like, no, I want you to make money. I'll just $5 for it. So it's everyone's still making money in the end, and I would rather pay for the item and know that it's mine, and whether I make money or not, that decision's already been made, and then anything on top of it is gravy. So I don't want the consignment game. I don't want the bookkeeping of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I mean, you do what you want, Coppercat, but also that headache of like, but I thought you said that you were gonna sell it this much, or it was sell this much, or I was gonna make this much money, and I'm like, no.
I want to keep the relationship out of it. It's strictly business, and if you want me to sell these items, I'll give you $10 for it, and I'll sell it. But
some people are good at it.
It's also a win-win because they also get their money right now.
So hopefully Coppercat is gonna work. It'll work for you.
Just keep your books straight to know that you're in it for profit. And
exactly. Make sure you make money and don't lose money.
Yep.
Stick to your guns.
Yes.
Especially when it's friends. You don't want that to be between your friends.
The other thing too to keep in mind is that if you don't, so like I have a niche, but I will sell everything. So for instance, if I'm more of like mid-century vintage, like the TVs that I'm picking up and the electronics that I'm picking up are those retro and vintage antiques that I'm putting into my shop. And every once in a while I'll come across a good deal that I'll put like a new thing in. And I kid you not, those are the things you would think are going to sell so quickly, but it's like it doesn't suggest it to the eBay forefront because it's not suggesting a shop that you might like based on this one listing. One of these things doesn't look like the other. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So when your friends give you stuff for consignment, if it's not something that you're totally into, then it's just going to sit in the store and your friends are going to be like, did it sell yet? Did it sell yet? Did it sell yet?
Right.
I just do buyouts, or you know what? Honestly, my friends just give me their stuff. And then I give them little treats. And when it sells, I'm like, I sold this. This was worth a ton of money, and so here's like $20 or something, and it surprises them, and so they'll just keep blessing us. So that's how we roll.
Yeah. Lenoy just came in.
Hey, Lenoy!
Happy birthday!
Yay! Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Hey, Fabi.
Hope you're feeling better. She was having headaches earlier today.
Oh man, yeah.
No fun.
Feeling better. Yeah. But it's always good to have it's like I mentioned a while back, it's always good to have like people to bounce ideas off of and just have a good collective of people. And you're right, some things aren't worth it, some things are worth it, and it's always just good to know. And it's just always good to have like a good community of people around you, just to like have just like this amazingness, because all these women that are here are amazing, and the guys in the chat are amazing. And Coppercat, when you see these people, here, but when you see them on Instagram, they're literally just like this. They're just amazing people. I can't say enough good things about these awesome people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was waiting for Chewy to fall off his chair. He was doing a big
I was trying to tickle his armpit, but I couldn't
see him. He's like yawning and stretching around.
I can't do it.
Yeah, Chewy, I was trying to tickle your armpit, but I couldn't quite reach you.
That's what you were doing.
Just Chewy girls. That would have been really good if Coco had gotten that message. She was with you.
funny.
Oh my gosh.
Gretchen
Oh
said
my-
Gretchen said something.
All right, I was trying to reach it real quick.
Okay.
Read it real quick. I have. Oh, good job. I like it. All right, you want to show? We match.
Oh my gosh, that's
cute.
I can clean for 8 people daily. Watch 2 granddaughters, and the bins are 2 hours away. I love mom and pop thrifts more than Goodwill. I love every thrift more than Goodwill.
Yeah, right?
Every single one will be above Goodwill. I went to Phoenix on Tuesday for eBay Open, and we hit 2 Goodwills, and I'm like, that was too many. I needed to just stay
Yeah,
away
you have
from
part
them.
1 and part 2. I watched part 1 and 2. So yeah, it's just
yeah.
Goodwill. Just
yes.
I don't want to get on the thing about Goodwill. They get on my nerves. Yeah.
But I did hear something amazing about Savers. So I'm going to have to do a video about this because it blew my mind away. So I know somebody who works for them, and she was saying that there's this backstory. She's going to send me a video of it, but it's what they do with the inventory after it's done at the store. So you know the cycle at Goodwill, after it goes to the stores, it goes to the bins, whatever doesn't sell, it goes to the landfill.
Yep.
Savers, it does. Are you making fun of me?
No, I was following that.
Okay. Talk with my hands. So
I was following
they go.
it. It goes to the bin. Yep, I was following
Yeah,
it.
so that's the life of Goodwill. Savers, they do the process in the store, and then they mark it down to the 25-50% after so many months or whatever. Then it gets sent off to third world countries for other entrepreneurs to sell at their own markets.
Oh, wow,
It does not go to landfills.
That's awesome.
So it gets a second life at another person's
So
business
cool.
to grow in their country.
That's
So
really cool.
it
Good
just
for them.
blew
for
my
doing that.
mind.
I wish
what
we
they
had
do.
Savers here, but we don't.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Coco?
They are
Yeah.
my number one. Anytime I donate, it's to Savers because I
That's
know, and then they
awesome.
do the whole Big Brothers Big Sisters organization, and
Yeah.
there's more to them rather than greedy will that
Yeah,
everything goes in their pockets.
yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Man. Lenoy's heading out.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading that. I'm a slow reader over here.
That's okay,
Thank you
you're
for stopping in.
I just got it
Thank
cha-ching, but it didn't
you.
cha-ching.
good.
Oh, what'd you sell? Who sold?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Ooh, Mary's gonna show us.
I'll show you.
All right.
Tell me what you got. As we're all like,
I know. Ooh.
what'd you get?
What in the?
Ooh,
No idea what that is.
no idea what that is. It looks like a pair of shoes
Candles?
or boots or. I
The
I'll keep
wood-
it
the
PG.
wood,
That doesn't even
um,
look like that to me. Oh, candles. Okay,
Oh,
that's better.
candlesticks.
Oh, it's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the wooden candle sconces.
Did you just
But
list
they're
that
like
the other
in-
day?
The sconces.
They were
Okay.
in a free pile.
Free.
They were. I think it's the screen brightness is bouncing
Yeah.
off of my phone.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But yeah, they were
What'd they
in a
sell
free
for?
pile. $28 free shipping,
Woo!
and they were like trashed. They were trashed.
Yeah.
So I put it in the listing, and I made sure that all of the marks and everything were on there. I said they're solid. There's no major damage. It's just the
Yeah.
wood damage. So if you want to redo it for a craft, it's a great thing to redo for a craft.
Oh,
Or you can sand it down and refinish it, or just sand it down and have wax over the top and do like a
Yeah.
boho look. I put all
Yeah.
of that in my listing, and I'm like, I'll let them sit. They were free. Don't take up much space. They're like, that big.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they
Love
heavy
free.
or not?
I did list those the other night. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Are they
Oh my
heavy,
gosh.
Mary?
What's that?
Are they heavy?
No.
Nice.
No. So when I switched over, and I talked to Coco about this, but I switched over to free shipping probably 2 months ago.
Mhm.
Like I'm slowly
On everything?
transitioning to free shipping
Uh-huh.
on everything.
Mm.
And I constantly run sales. So I have a couple of methods. So I have like the Hobby Lobby marketing method where everything's 40% off or 30% off all the time. So they think they're getting a great deal. And people do. I don't, overcharge my items.
Yeah.
So I just take the shipping price for something like that might be $12, might be $15 to ship. So if I on average run a 35% off sale or a 30% off sale, then $15, it would typically be like 25 to add to the listing for shipping. And then when my sale always kicks in. So as soon as it goes on sale, it's like, oh, these used to be $50 and now they're all the way down to 23, free shipping. Holy cow. But really, you look at sold comps and that's what it's going for. It's $23. Or it's going for $15 plus shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just it's a marketing psyche. That
Right.
seems to be working for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. But if it's working for you, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's boosting our sales.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, that's the best part is that I have sales like every week that I do on my different parts of my, like this week is collectibles, and then next week it might be, I don't know, whatever the next one is, so I just go down the list and I'll just do a few things and it seems to work, and then sometimes like every other month I might do like my whole inventory. I might do every few months. I'll do all of it, just to see what it does, not going in before Q4. I might do that, but during Q4 I won't.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knowing my luck with the free shipping. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. My sales usually go down during Q4.
Really?
I'll do 25% off on my store instead of 30 to 40% off because there's so many people that are shopping.
Yeah.
And they're going to be willing to pay a larger price for something that they're looking for to gift.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I do still run Black Friday sales in a couple weeks before Christmas.
Did I do that?
Right.
Did I? I'm sorry. I thought that was me having the sound. No,
No, that was me. Were you texting me, Chrissy?
Nope. I can't text because I'm using my phone.
You sent me some memes?
It was you, Mary. Hey, back.
Welcome back.
That reminds me, I have Christmas stuff. I do have Christmas items I actually have to list that I forgot to list last year. They're like, Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Now's the time, right?
Yeah.
Don't. I've slept since then. So now that I've done the inventory in that room, I'm like, oh yeah. And of course, you guys all know Jess, my daughter, she's like helping me do the inventory. And she's like, you didn't take pictures at all? And I'm like, no, I sure didn't. I forgot. And she's like, Mama, what did you do? I'm like, I don't know. I slept since then. And she's like,
nice.
Like, you gotta get better at this job. And I'm like, go to your room.
Go kick rocks.
Go kick rocks. Go to your room. I'm like, don't talk back to me. And she's like, you're gonna take my door off my hinges? I'm like, I might.
Right.
No, I said no, because then I can't make you shut your door.
Yes, I'm so done taking the door off of the hinges. I'm like, no, I need you to go to your room and shut it because I don't want to hear you.
Yep. The door protects us both.
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, I don't need that anymore. You're 28. Go away.
There you go.
Love you so much. Go away. True story. It happened. Y'all wait. If you're not there yet, it may happen. It may not, but it might. It might.
That's your duty tomorrow. List those trees.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, no, tomorrow is Aquatica.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
because
Do
thanks
Monday.
to all of you guys who helped us. And I don't want to like take over the birthday girl, but thanks to all of you guys who helped us with Bradley's fundraiser in the beginning of the year. It's now time to do the birthday or to do the Aquatica that he raised, because he raised the most money for his fundraising. So he got like Aquatica tickets. We got like a gift basket. So it was like a big bundle of stuff. So in that was Aquatica tickets, which if you don't know what Aquatica is, it's a big water park here. And so we got Aquatica tickets for us. And so my hubby and he and I are going to Aquatica tomorrow for the day. So so we get to go to the theme park for the day. So, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yes, so I might be doing a little bit of the lazy river and doing one of these.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lovely.
It's just
It'll be
ice
really
water. Don't worry about it.
nice. It's just ice water.
It's just ice water.
Y'all know me. I will have having to hydrate because the body is the beast acts up sometimes. But point being is that we will be at Aquatica. However, yes, to Coco's point, I will be listing those. And now that she's called me out
Publicly
on Jen's birthday.
Right.
I'm gonna check on that this week. I mean, let me. Where's the listing? Where's the listing?
I'll be like, thanks a lot. Happy birthday, Jen. Oh, what is that?
Seriously, I couldn't do this business without having this community. Like it just,
Agreed.
100%.
It would be so. I was getting so monotonous.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's do it. Like we got to have some sort of social. Group or something to break up that monotony, because it can be such a lonely road.
Yeah. And not everyone understands.
Agreed.
So when you're talking to local, like just normal friends that don't do this business, us talking reselling is boring as could be. Like the trip to Phoenix, I did that whole day with another reseller. So she loved it. Like we were in our space. We knew when we got to the thrift store, it's strictly business, part our ways. Don't interrupt me. We'll meet at the end. Like we knew what we wanted. Where if I were to drag someone like my sister, who's not a reseller, she would have bounced after the first thrift. Like she's like, this is boring. What are we doing? You've been here too long. Like, you need your people to do this with.
Place smells funny. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I equated a little bit to ministry life. Because when you would talk to your friends, they would be like, what are you up to? And we would be talking about like, stuff that was harder to go through. And like the deer in the headlights look was so there. They just couldn't understand. They couldn't grasp it because it's like, it's intense.
Yeah.
Ministry life is intense.
It is. Yeah.
And I feel like that with reselling, like here I go again, doing something for, our family, and it's completely deer in headlights again. Like nobody really, I have a few friends who care, but I have friends that want to go thrifting with me. And I'm like, do you really?
Right.
Do you know what this means?
I know. Yeah.
Do you really want to go thrifting?
Yeah, I have a mom friend that I explained to her specifically like what I do and how I do it. And she's like, oh, that sounds like so much fun. I should go with you one day. I'm like, you think so? you
really think you're ready?
That would be fun.
It's intense.
Yeah.
I'm like, first girl, you got to have on comfortable shoes. You got to have on leggings. You got to be able to try on stuff.
Do not eat anything.
You want to go through
done sourcing? Not through before we start.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I had
be willing to go pee in the woods because we're going.
I'm not going with you, Melanie. I'm not.
I draw the line.
Yeah. I take toilet paper. I mean, I'd make them use leaves. Yeah.
Melanie,
Maple leaves work. Get Chrissy one of those little female pee-pee things, the stand-up pee-pee things.
Yeah, the shiwis. They're called the shiwis. Yeah.
I knew that you would know what it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember how I knew that, but it is a shiwi. Yeah.
It's a shiwi. Yeah, it's a shiwi. You can use those when you're on the private Cessnas also.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you fly.
Gretchen has another question.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm like, okay.
Do all of your significant others or families support your reselling? Mine 100% does.
I do.
You're not my significant other.
My
My daughter supports it
that
too.
was still like this.
Aw, cute.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
super sweet.
Yeah,
They get it. They just don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Gretchen, mine's literally cross-listing for me, so that's how much he supports me in this business.
Nice.
Love it. Yes. So he has. They have no choice. As you can see, this is like the books. The books have thrown up into my dining room, but yes, they do support me. Yes.
I think that's important. They have to be supportive. Otherwise, how could you continue? Because it would just be a constant battle. It's give and take in a relationship. And if they don't support it,
Agree.
I don't
I
think
don't
it
know,
would be successful.
Nicole, does Joe support you?
Right. Yeah, I'm
I was gonna-
sitting quiet going, oh, well,
I don't
I was
know.
the one that kind of questioned things for a while, but I have no.
Questioning in that. I mean, y'all have a channel, but I don't know. I'm not.
I don't know what happens behind the camera.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
No, but yes, I think extended family too. I think we're always a little worried, like they, are questioning some of our decisions or this or that. But I'm like, hey, he's paying our mortgage half the time with this stuff, and people shut up really quick when they start to see or hear things, and it's like. And I mean, not our family in particular, but I think there is a little bit of a stigma and like saying, "Oh yeah, this is what we do. We collect people's junk and we sell it," or and But I think as the times are changing, and I think just the dynamics everywhere are changing so much, it's like, no, we're entrepreneurs. We are making our own future, and there's so much to be said for being your own boss. I mean, I have a 9-to-5 still, but I mean, I just think. Man, I have no problem saying we're doing this for ourselves. And
I'm 36 years old. I know I don't ever want to work for somebody else ever again.
Right.
Like, I'm done. I think this is it. Like, besides this, I'll probably like find other stuff
or
like
other
entrepreneur,
hustles.
like business, like other businesses, but like not for some. Like, I'm gonna be working for myself.
Yeah.
I agree.
This
and
is
you
the
guys,
first thing that we've.
Oh, I was just going to
sorry.
say, I have to take off. I'm so sorry to break up the fun, but it has been so much fun, and I'm so glad I was here for your birthday. And you guys have so much fun.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you. It's so fun.
Support.
Good to see
Bye.
It's good to see you go.
Bye.
Bye, Nicole.
But
Yeah, this is the first thing that my husband and I have done since he became disabled, that has allowed me to stay home with my kids, has allowed him to feel like he is contributing in more ways than just being an awesome dad and an awesome husband. He does all of our shipping. He can do it in between pain levels. He can do it at his own pace, and he's my biggest supporter. Hands down. I couldn't fathom doing this if I didn't have full support of my partner.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I some water.
Nope, that's my water.
Some water.
Go get your water.
You want some water?
I think one of the hardest things, though, honestly, is the outside core. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, like kind of your friendship core, like Coco, you guys were saying earlier, it's like, that's only the hard part, I think. It's just like, I have my family, and then, like a little bit of the outside family get it. But then outside of that, they're kind of like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? So they're like, this is weird. I'm like, okay, well, every business then is different. You know what I mean? So it's just on how you interpret what businesses do. So, this is my business, and I sell things. So if you think about Amazon, when you order on Amazon, where do you think that comes from?
Right.
It comes from a reseller.
Yeah.
And if you break it down, that's what I do. I am a reseller. So I take things and I buy them and then I sell them to you.
Right.
Ta-da.
Someone actually just left a comment. Exactly. Someone left a comment on my YouTube where they were saying how, here you go. You are spending time sourcing for people to enjoy getting something they don't have to search for at a reasonable cost.
There you go.
Like, what a beautiful way to put it.
That actually
True.
makes
We are doing a service by providing these things. We're in different regions, able to find different things and put them online. It's not like we're out buying Xboxes and selling them for 10 times their value. We're not here to rip people off. We're selling things that are all needed or all things that other people want.
Yep.
So I'll take the puppy.
Oh, look at the puppy.
This is Maggie, of course. Hi.
Oh
my
My
God.
best friend's grandmother since COVID, like she stopped doing retail purchasing, stopped buying off of Amazon. And because of COVID, she was on lockdown. She lived in a retirement community. And so she wasn't able to like go out and be social or anything like that. So she kind of like nipped that habit of like online shopping and stuff, and she only purchases from me. She will go through eBay. So I like, we get with our finds, I got to send my best friend her anniversary gift, her birthday gift. I get the whole family, like we're sisters, we've been best friends since the age of 11 years old. And so it's like once you start kind of making that name for yourself and owning it, being confident in the business that you're doing and the service that you're providing and the environmental good that you have. I mean, own the fact that re-commerce is growing faster than retail commerce. Resell used items. This generation that is being growing up today is going to be more environmentally friendly than any generation ever out there. There are people that are refusing to purchase brand new items. They will only buy thrifted because they want to be a part of, saving our planet.
Right.
It's huge for this next generation.
Agreed.
So
it's just convenient for people to buy stuff in their houses. Like they don't have to go anywhere. They can sit in their pajamas, and even groceries now they're delivered to you. Like
This is a box.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I was
And
even
what Gretchen said here in the comment saying how everyone like bragging about their $100 item, and I'm over here like, I bought this for $2. That's me when I get compliments on something. Like I'll wear a shirt and like, oh, I like that. Like got it at Goodwill or got it at Savers.
And it still has tags on it.
Latest, greatest.
Yeah. Ever since I started reselling, it's really hard for us to pay retail on anything. It's really hard unless absolutely necessary. We try not to buy anything at retail price anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard to knowing what we can do.
Yeah, and there's some things like to kind of piggyback on that. There's a couple things like I don't mind if it's on sale or if it's a necessity because of all the things that I save on.
Exactly.
Like, if the hub the hubs needed a tuxedo jacket for the event that we went to recently, and I'm like, he's like, I don't know. I don't want to spend this much. I'm like, I don't want to spend this much either. So we ended up going to Kohl's. Kohl's had a killer sale.
Exactly.
And I had Kohl's cash. And I'm like, I save all the time. I don't go out. We don't do things. And it was super cheap. And I'm like, and it wasn't even a tux jacket. It was a suit that looked like it was made kind of like.
He looks so handsome.
He did, right? And I was like, this is like, yes, this is the BAM. Let's do it. And like, thank you. He looks so handsome. And I was just like,
I I mean, hello, you look like a freaking model.
Thank you. I look like a Barbie.
Adorables. Yeah.
Dorks.
I'm such a dork.
We
That's
should feel okay to treat ourselves every once in a while. Let's just get over it in abundance. Like you can't.
For sure.
I can't be going to Target every 2 weeks and dropping,
Yeah.
$600-$800.
No.
There's just no way. It's
No.
silly.
And why?
Yeah.
Um,
Like the
but-
only I treated myself to this haircut because there's only one person who knows my hair, and unfortunately, because of inflation, his prices are ridiculously high.
Yeah.
But he is the only one that touches my hair.
Because you have that hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but I saved up for it.
Yes. Yeah.
But
If you knew, so
And
like,
so
okay,
great.
if I can bring it back to like royalty and that like the royalty colors, the royalty color purple.
Mhm.
Royal purple.
If
Purple.
you've ever, yes, if you have ever seen how original indigo or purple dye was made,
Mhm.
the amount of the amount of labor that goes into that, same with indigo, the amount of labor that goes into that natural earth tone color, it is rich. It is royalty. And I look back at it and I'm like, they put purple on Jesus. And so he wants us to be like, he wants us to feel
Yes.
special.
Yes.
He wants that for his kids. But do it humbly.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Agreed.
100%.
That's
And-
actually well said.
Sorry, I
Agreed.
didn't mean to take y'all to church today.
Yeah.
Praise Jesus.
Oh, I can do Jesus all day. I'm good.
I love it. I love it.
I'm fine
So
with that.
I have one more question for the birthday girl.
Church.
I have one more question
Okay.
for the birthday girl. Okay. So you have spent this evening with us. Are you doing anything this weekend with your family?
There you go.
Oh no, you froze.
Oh, can you see me now? Am I
Yes,
good?
I see you now. So you said I'm spending the evening with you, lovely ladies, and then I didn't get the rest.
Are you doing anything this weekend with your family?
So we celebrated me with my immediate family, my sister, my brother, our close family last weekend. So that
Okay.
was our weekly family dinner. We did that. And then this weekend I'm going to my in-laws. So we'll be up there tomorrow, spending the day with them. And they're only about an hour away, so that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're getting family pictures done this weekend. So that's exciting. We haven't done them in a couple of years. So get the pictures updated, and yeah, that's the highlight of the weekend.
Oh, I can't wait to see the pictures.
That's gonna be
I'm
fun.
excited. It's going to be a desert background, shocking, but like we've done them before.
Why
with
is
just,
that?
like
Why
the
is-
mountain in the background or pecan trees, so we can pretend we're fall. And I
Right.
love that the outfits. I still like. I'm wearing a sweater in these pictures. It's going to be 102 on Sunday, so we're going to
Oh, wow.
pretend it's fall.
Oh,
And
bless
definitely
you.
not.
Bless
Wow.
you.
Are you going with your? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
With your family pictures, do you always do at least one funny one where you're like holding one of the kids upside down, or like doing the legs where you're like
Silly
wishbone?
pictures. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny. No, we haven't, but I could suggest it.
Yeah. It could be a silly picture. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny. Sure, we'll just hold you upside down.
Yeah, Lincoln is last.
Okay, we'll hold Lincoln upside down.
There you go. Yes.
I think all of
Oh,
the kids
funny.
should hold mom up. Like dad and the
Ooh.
kids should hold mom up.
That could be a challenge, but we could try.
Like I
Oh my goodness. Good
Look
try.
out.
Good try. All right,
He's like, "I'm
ladies. I
holding it."
can't thank you enough for coming on here tonight and celebrating my birthday and showing up for me. And you're just so amazing, all of
she
you.
thought no one would even show up.
I was nervous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, happy
I would
birthday.
miss
I
it.
told you I was gonna
Birthday.
be here.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much again. Thank you everyone in the chat for all the questions and for joining me tonight. This was an amazing birthday. And if
Good.
anyone asks me next year my favorite birthday, I'm going to say 2013, my 39th, that I got to bring it in with all you lovely ladies. And Jeff.
Ah.
Oh, thank
All right.
you.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
What year did I say? 23? All right.
2023.
Did we sing happy birthday? All right, 2023. Sorry.
Happy
I know.
birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy
Birthday, dear Jennifer.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Bye.
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 Bye.